So this is based on the show that you watched when you were a kid, correct?
Yes, correct, yeah.
Now, what is it about the show that stuck with you so many years and now here we are having this conversation?
Well, I saw this TV program and I was just glued to it because there was these women who were going through the same thing as me, being judged by their appearance and being deemed not being capable. So I had this immediate connection with these women and their sort of how they sort of traversed and sort of put on its head these stereotypes through this journey they went on to achieve this heist.
When you're trying to choose a role now, what do you think about?
I have to start with Steve McQueen.
I mean, for this particular job, Steve McQueen. It was a chance to play a real woman. It was a chance to work with Liam Neeson, Cynthia Erivo, Elizabeth Debicki, Michelle Rodriguez, Robert Duvall.
How important is the city, the landscape, to a film?
Well, Steve was very insistent the story be set in Chicago with that maze of politics and crime and race and religion. Not doing a Hollywoodized version of Chicago, but using the real streets. That does inform the film, I think, in a big, big way.
Folks are talking about this movie in the context of the Me Too era. Tell me a bit about how you guys maybe process that as you're working on the film.
The thing is, Steve is a genius. So Steve had come to this before the Me Too movement had surfaced. We already were involved in trying to tell a story that meant that women could be at the forefront of something and be themselves and be unapologetic about it. And I think that's where we are with it.
And I find it very interesting that just because you are widowed does not mean that you are weak, that you are like alone, that you can't do anything. And I think it's just so powerful. Like
the eye opener for me was being able to see the intention of women in this kind of like metaphoric sense of being in Chicago, economic subterfuge, the division of men on a quest for power and women on a quest for survival, and seeing the difference in intention.
Now the best thing we have going for us is being who we are. Why? Because no one thinks we have the balls to pull this off.